What is going on, guys? My name is Chaotic and welcome back to another Grand Theft Auto 5 video here on my channel. Now in today's video I have something very interesting to discuss with you guys involving Easter eggs and mysteries in the game. So first of all, as I'm sure you guys know, GTA 5 is full of Easter eggs and mysteries, and by now most of these have been discovered. But some of them still haven't been solved, despite the game being over 3 years old. In fact, there are still things being discovered nearly every single day about the game, which I myself find pretty awesome. But what's also very interesting on this topic is that every now and again, Rockstar in fact give us a very small hint or clue to point us in the right direction on what to look out for. But it's one of those things that most players won't even be aware about, because it's not the easiest thing to spot. Unless you're actively looking out for this sort of thing, then you won't even realize that Rockstar are giving us these clues all the time. For example, earlier this year, Rockstar released this image on the newswire during the Further Adventures in Finance and Felony event in June, highlighting how there was a 25% discount off of all of Lester's services. But if you look very closely next to the 25%, you might be able to see a very small beast, which to many of you guys may have not really seemed all that special. After all, there are a number of different new beast game modes and activities in online and free modes, so maybe this was simply referencing one of those, but as it turns out, it was much bigger than that. It was a huge clue hinting towards the Beast versus Bigfoot fight cutscene, which was later discovered a few weeks after this clue was spotted on the newswire. So that's just one example of a clue which Rockstar has given us to solve a mystery, but there are still plenty of other clues that Rockstar have given to us which many other players haven't even discovered yet, and most of these take place over on Twitter. Now this is something which I didn't even realize until very recently, but as it turns out, Rockstar has created a number of different Twitter accounts for all the different characters in GTA 5. So of course there are accounts for characters like Trevor, Franklin and Michael. You've also got Lamar. There's also Chris Famage, who of course is the leader for the Epsilon program, but most importantly, there's also a Twitter account for Bigfoot. Now, all of these accounts have tweeted and they've been playing the role of their in-game character. But most of these accounts have become inactive and haven't tweeted since 2013, apart from the odd one, accounts like Chris Famage's and Bigfoot's. There are a few others, but these being the most significant in my opinion, as there are Easter eggs and mysteries relating to them which still haven't been solved. And by the looks of things, these accounts have been tweeting out different clues or steps in the Easter egg to help us move forward. But let's first of all take a look at some of Chris Famage's recent tweets. So back on January 27th earlier this year, he tweeted out, "From Omega to Alpha and back again, we consistently get things backwards, fact, hashtag Kiflom." Then on March 16th he tweeted, "Touch my cane, fact, hashtag Kiflom." And then on April 24th, "Follow the blue light to the truth, fact, hashtag Kiflom." Now I don't know about you guys, but to me this doesn't really make much sense. But like I said, over the past year or two, Rockstar has been using these individual accounts to give us different clues and hints in each mystery. So in some way, these tweets are trying to give us a clue or a hint in the mystery, but to exactly what, I have no idea. Anyway, so let's move on to Bigfoot's account next, and going to his second tweet in the timeline, which was posted on the 3rd of October 2015, it states, "Lovely and foggy this morning time for a stroll around Cassidy Creek. Don't eat plants. Hashtag squashy advice." Now if you guys didn't know, it was around about this time that the Lowriders update was added into GTA Online, and in that update, Rockstar in fact added some new golden peyote plants into the game, and upon consuming these, you would transform into Bigfoot. But to get this peyote plant to spawn in, you had to be at the location on a particular day in the morning when it was foggy. So this tweet right here gave us a massive clue in the mystery, and it was after this tweet was posted that this mystery was in fact solved. But moving on to the most recent tweet, and this one is certainly very interesting. It was posted on May 30th earlier this year, and it reads, foggy down the trail this morning, nearly lost my pet Jack, the cougar down the side of the canyon, couldn't see, he was invisible. Now that right there is one very, very mysterious tweet, but by the looks of things, does in fact have a very big meaning. So let's break things down. So when it's foggy going down the trail during the morning, Bigfoot nearly lost his pet Jack, which I'm guessing translates to jetpack. The cougar down the side of the canyon, maybe you have to be playing as a cougar, or you have to look out for a cougar in a particular location, but you won't be able to see this cougar because it's invisible. So very, very weird indeed. I'm not really too sure what the meaning is behind this one, and I'm pretty sure it still hasn't been solved today. Anyway, but there we go guys, the point being, the Rockstar is using Twitter and different profiles on there resembling different characters in GTA 5 to reveal clues and hints to different steps in Easter eggs and mysteries in the game. And like I said, most players don't even know about this. These accounts have very, very few following counts. Bigfoot, for example, has 600, the leader of Epsilon had 300, and it's these accounts which are giving us clues which we need to be aware about if we want to eventually solve these mysteries. And who knows, maybe there are other accounts out there also giving us clues to different mysteries and Easter eggs in the game which still haven't been found or worked out yet. Maybe the answer to solving the Mount Chiliad mystery, for example, is on Twitter somewhere. But I want to get your thoughts and feelings on this. What do you guys think about Rockstar using Twitter to give us clues and hints? So go ahead and leave a comment on this video. It would also be greatly appreciated if you guys could also drop a like on this video, as it helps me out a lot. And if you have not subscribed to my YouTube channel, I'd recommend that you do, because I upload all the latest and the greatest Grand Theft Auto 5 content. So as always guys, thank you for watching, and I will see you guys next time.